Jay here for Stretford, Paddock. Fulham 0, Manchester United 1. Joining me is the legend Andy Tate. Andy, safe to say that wasn't a particularly entertaining game. It is 3 points and a win is a win. Just talk us through it. What did you make of the game today?
Well, it's 2 hours I won't get my life back. So better Sunday nights in the past, you know what I mean? When you're a kid, like bath night, having a carvery with family. So, a win's a win. And it wasn't the greatest of performances. It was, let's say, Dire Straits, the walk of life.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely toothless from both sides, to be fair. And inspiration was lacking in all quarters from United and Fulham. And it was, there wasn't a corner until the 70th minute.
Yeah.
And that was for Fulham. I don't think we had a corner tonight.
I can't remember.
I don't think we did. And we are so lacklustre going forward. The creativity, the midfield. I think defensively we were pretty good tonight. Very, very strong unit. But midfield, you could, like you say, you could drive the subway train through there from Fulham station, and it was just pitiful. It's pitiful, and I've seen the criticism of Hojlund, and it is justified. But it's also you've got to be on the balance with this. He's not getting a supply. He has to learn, but it's so frustrating. It's like they say. Some people are getting angry with him. I've seen it in the comments and that, and it's like I can understand where they're coming from, but you got to remember he's still young, he's still developing. So, like you say, same with Ahmed developing, Garnacho developing, and you've just got to, like you say, keep the patience and keep the faith. But yeah, he's got to do a little bit more, like holding the ball up. Rio picked up on it at half time. Hold the ball up when you get it. And he playing some really poor passes out when he's trying to hold the ball up and losing it. When he was trying to get the opportunity to also from the push the midfield to go to attack. And it was woeful first half. Second half, not much copy either. Changed it a bit to up the ante. And very lucky Martinez goal. I'll take it. It's like last season, last minute, wasn't it, with Bruno? And a clearance from Toby, absolutely brilliant. That's worth a carvery for next Sunday.
Toby Carvery, nicely done.
Yeah, Toby Carvery. Yeah. So you might get a sponsorship deal like that, lad. Make it happen now after a clearance like that. Toby Carvery on a Sunday night, you can't beat it. So good clearance, and it was like all hyped up and pressure, and. Fulham brought on that beast. God, his shape was too small for him, wasn't it? Like that beast, whatever he was, like a freak of nature. He's absolutely strong as an ox. And he had a shot or two. Martinez squared up to him as well when Ugarte was injured. But the deflection, the substitutions all helped. And United fans not have much to sing, but the goal and the 3 points is ours, and we leave London happy. That's all you can ask for, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, a win is a win, and we needed it. You mentioned there the attackers, you mentioned Garnacho, you mentioned, I think Ahmad is, we know how good he is and how important he's been this season. But when you look at the likes of Garnacho and likes of Hojlund and Xerxes when he came on as well, who out of those players you think can help Manchester United move forward? You have faith in them all? Is there one or two where you look at him and you go, okay, he might be up to it, he might not be?
Xerxes gives something, not much, but he gives something. He can hold the ball up and he can create and lay the ball off. So you're going to have to need something. We need something, like I say, the kids. You have to bring some more kids. I think Obi Martinez is ready now. You've got to run a games now. You've got Bucharest, you've got Crystal Palace, and you've got an FA Cup tie. Bring him into the team. I've heard he's trained with the first team squad, and he's knocking him in for fun in the reserves. He scored, I think he scored an hat-trick before Christmas on his debut. He's hit about 12 goals in about 8 games. He scored in the Youth Cup against Preston the other week. We were 4-0 up after 41 minutes. Unbelievable. And he bagged a couple, proper goal anger, proper strong physical presence. Maybe you need to do it. You need to integrate him into the team and just try it. And some of the comments tonight from Ruben, I thought was class. Happy birthday, boss, for tomorrow. You've joined, so he's aged in let's say, he's 50s like me now, like you say. 40
he's 40
is the
tomorrow,
new
but
50.
He says he feels 50.
And some of the comments, I've seen a comment before on Rashford, that was absolute class. You haven't got a cat in hell's chance now. So, I'm playing my goalkeeping coach. I thought that was funny.
It's funny if we manage to move him on. That's my main concern, because we need players to come in, and it looks like we're relying on getting rid of him. And at the minute,
I don't want to get rid of Garnacho as well. It's unfortunate, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. And like you say, United need to move on now. We've got a run of games now where we've got Everton, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, FA Cup as well, Europa League match. Getting to the top 8, it's 2 games less. It's not a 2-legged playoff. So it's like one game between each week, and they can try and get more youth players in and train more and prepare for each game. And it was good tonight. 3 points, it's moved us up 1 place. Wow. We had 10 points off 8th place, Bournemouth. Wow, Bournemouth, man. Are you going to perform like that against Liverpool next week? Wow, well, that's another day for another story.
Steve said something similar to you about giving kids a chance, about giving Chido Obi Martinez, as you call him, a chance in...
the Arsenal lad, the Chiba. You know what I mean? We get crap with
You're not alone. You're in good company there, bro. And I think we do need to do something like that. Listen, there's not much to shout about in terms of performances, but I thought defensively you touched on it there. Some solid performance. Martinez got his gold in it. Maguire, I think, was pretty...
He's flexing his nostrils there, You know what I mean? A very, very determined defensive presence from Maguire, and do you know what? He's looking like captain material now. Yeah. Maybe not to be the captain, but he's showing
a bit of leadership
qualities. And I seen him at the press conference before the Europa League match, and as the press tried to try and twist everything for what he said for smashing the telly last week, and Maguire just said, "Jog on, you tarts," and just told them.
He literally said that.
Well, no, but
wow,
all in a nice way. Jog on, you tarts. What? We are United, and we deal with the criticism as much as it comes. And we got let's say, announcement last night. Wow, the government bent us a 9-bob note, but we're going to get government funding for a new stadium.
I think it's for infrastructure, isn't it, around here?
Infrastructure,
isn't that much of a surprise, to be honest with you.
So,
is that your fault?
Yeah.
Just before you get off, got a run of fixtures. You mentioned it then. I think we've got, is it the Europa League game in Bucharest? We've got Leicester, and we've got Palace. Leicester obviously in the FA Cup. Is this the time now, do you think, to maybe give some of these kids a chance that you mentioned?
Yeah, it is. I think, say from relegation now, 13 points. So Tottenham have got more of a problem than us now. So, yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Good old Spurs, yeah. Good old expressions. I look forward to watching that video later. So, a run of games, put some youngsters in, trying to progress in Europe, finishing the top 8, Palace. Well, can we win 2 consecutive league games? We've never done it this season. Can we do it?
We've not done it this season.
We've not won 2 consecutive games on the spin.
2 league games?
Not in the Premier League. So, 1 defeat in 5, and let's see where we go on FA Cup as well. Play the kids. Like you say, they are the future.
I believe children are the future.
Yeah. I bought garlic bread 25 years ago, yeah. Have it.
There you go, you see. We've had everything from Toby Carveries to garlic bread to Chido Obi
Martinez. Get that sponsorship in, Toby. Get it in, lad. Your quid's in.
Thank you. That's been Andy Tate. I'm Chido. This has been a review. Almost forgot United's win at Fulham. Thanks for watching.